Today we're going to talk about Sherman's March to the Sea. I'm going to go through this pretty quick because most of this information you should already know from the essay. Where we last left off, Gettysburg, that was when Lee attacked the North for the second time, hoping to end the war quickly. The North scores a huge victory. But by 1864, Lincoln has given up on General Meade. He was mad at Meade because after Gettysburg, Meade should have gone after Lee's army to try to destroy it more, but he just sat there for a while. So he's going to replace him with Ulysses S. Grant. We talked about him. He was responsible for the siege of Vicksburg. He had been fighting with troops out in the West. I don't want you to think that the only battles were taking place on the East Coast with Lee and the Southern Army against the Union generals. There were battles happening all over the place. So Grant was in the West. Lincoln promotes him. So Meade is out. Grant is hired as the main Union general, and he will be there until the end of the war. So we move on to Sherman's March to the Sea. The win started in the summer of 1864, continues into February of 1865. So not a completely different type of battle, as we've learned. Location, Atlanta, Savannah, the Carolinas. They start in Atlanta after they burn down the town, move down the coast to Savannah, and then hit the Carolinas. The background on this was total war. In the essay, it was called Hard War. Same thing. All-out attacks aimed at destroying an enemy's army, its resources, and its people's will to fight. Basically, you're going to take out anything that can help the Southern Army in any way. So if it's a factory, if it's crops, if it's barns, if it's livestock, whatever. The main generals, the man in charge of this was William Sherman, who won. It wasn't much of a battle. The Union destroyed everything in its path. The Confederate Army didn't do much to stop it. They couldn't do much to stop it. As far as the importance is concerned, it did help Lincoln win re-election. He wasn't extremely popular in early 1864. People were sick of the war and wanted to be done with it. But this was good news that Lincoln needed.